Good morning. Joe Madden here of PickDawgz. This is a morning show. It is Thursday, January 27th. Can't believe we're already at Thursdays, you guys. It's almost 9:30. Sorry for starting a bit late here. We were getting that premium video done. Rod, how's the morning treating you?
It's treating me morning's always hectic, crazy, busy mornings. When you got two big dogs and like, we gotta go outside, we want food. I want coffee, and I want coffee. Yeah, busy mornings. Always busy.
Absolutely. Brian, how's yours been?
Well, so far so good. I was just it's a mad rush to make sure you get the best plays in. Very, very good college board today, and a solid NHL board. So I think we have a lot of good free picks today.
Yeah, we absolutely do, you guys. Looking at the card today, lots of games. We've only got 2 in the NBA, but we do have 10 in the NHL, and I counted 70 in college basketball this morning. So
over.
It's going to be an over sort of day here, talking all of these college basketball games. I know there's so many of them, and great value on a lot of these games. So I'm excited for it. Rod, anything you took away from yesterday that you wanted to talk about? Or are you ready to just jump into today?
I don't think that anything popped off the board at me yesterday that was like, ooh, look at that. So
what about you, Brian?
Yeah, I think a few things popped off the board to me. I was shocked that the Pacers gave up 158 points to the Hornets. That really was a kick in my balls. Milwaukee Bucks losing outright on the road to Cleveland. Cleveland's been playing great all year, but I really thought the Bucks would handle them. Butler Bulldogs getting a nice win in college basketball, but then my So Square play coming up flat. So it's a mixed bag, but I'm ready to turn the page today for another big day, Thursday. I like Thursdays.
Yeah, absolutely. I was shocked by the Pacers too yesterday. They just couldn't get anything together. So disappointing to see what they did there, because that spread, what was it, 1.5 it closed at? Like, yeah, it wasn't like they were a huge dog or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I mean, if it would have been Hornets at home, it would have been a different. I wouldn't have been as high on the Pacers, but they've been solid as a home dog. But man, I got my ass kicked in that game. But it happens.
So then what you do is you put the Pacers over here in a book and you call it the shit
No,
list.
that doesn't happen to me.
I know it doesn't happen to you, but I make mental note of those things. It's like
Northeastern
you guys stink.
You
guys go over here, and then you're right why they stink.
Northeastern would be right there at the top, number 1.
You're drooling today, I think. I want to bet them.
They're on my sheet.
I know.
I like it, you guys. Okay, let's jump straight into the NBA. We only have those 2 games today. We have the Lakers taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Sorry, now the Lakers are a dog on the road here, plus 2.5 on the spread. We have a total of 219 in this one. And then we have the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Golden State Warriors. We have a total of 227.5 here, and the Warriors are a 6.5 point favorite. Brian, we'll go to you first. What are you liking out of these 2 for a free play?
Well, I'm not going to pull a Ruffalo here. I'm going to pick one of these ones. I like the Minnesota Timberwolves plus the points. They are 6-2-1 as a road dog and 8-3 on Thursdays against the spread. And the Warriors on one-day arrest, 2-6-1. I think overall, the Wolves have been playing better basketball. I think they can keep it respectable. And like Golden State's very tough against the spread at home. I think the Wolves keep it respectable and cover the spread.
I like it. Rod, what are you liking out of these 2?
I got to go the other way. I'm going to take the Warriors in that one. You look at the Timberwolves. They are 0-5 ATS the last 5 road games, so they haven't fared so well on the road. The Timberwolves are at home in this one. I'd like to take the Timberwolves with the points. Not for me. Give me the Warriors. Lay the points. I think they get a nice double-digit blowout win over the Timberwolves. We've seen the Warriors wake up last game and score 130 points. I think they can easily do that again, if not more. So I'll take the Warriors in that one. Lay the points. Maybe the square patty of the day, but I'm going to take it.
Joe's going to have to break the tie.
Oh man, I'm not breaking this tie here. You know what I'm going to do in this one? I'm going to take the Timberwolves team total. It's set at 111.5, you guys, at minus 110. You're paying on this. I like the over on their team total. When we look at their last 10 games, they're averaging 120.5 points per game. And I know that's been because of some like big blowout wins and that kind of thing. But I look at this Golden State Warriors, they're holding teams to 102.5. So it's going to be a battle for the Timberwolves, but I do think they go over that 111.5. I think what we're going to see is a fast-paced game with light defense in this one. So give me the over in that. And then I think between the Lakers and the 76ers, we're going to see a slower pace game. I'm going to hit the under here. With AD back in the lineup, we see the Lakers slow down their speed of game. The 76ers are holding teams to 104.2 points per game. And I think the Lakers defense will step up in this one, try to keep this one tighter. So I'm going to go the under 219.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So only 2 games. I like when we have more in the NBA. I feel kind of lost.
College makes up for it, though. So I think that'll even us out. I think we'll go 45 at least today. So.
Oh, most definitely we will. I think we're definitely going to go over that. We're already at the 6-minute mark, and we've only talked 2 games. So got 70 in college, you guys. Don't forget that. Let's jump right into Brian. What do you got for sale today over at PickDawgz?
I got my Pound Zone 3-pack. That includes my Big Ten game of the month, one of the biggest games that I've hit hard this month. So you can get my 3-pack for $50 at PickDawgz.com premium picks, or sign up for that YouTube VIP where one of those plays will be given out later today.
Nice. Rod, what do you got for sale today?
And for me over at PickDawgz, I've got my first college basketball blank check of the season. Absolutely love this play. You can pick it up over at PickDawgz Premium by itself or in my college basketball 3-pack. Love all 3 of those, but not as much as I love my college basketball blank check. First one of the season. Jump aboard. Absolutely love this play. Also have 2 plays in the NHL, 1 NBA over in another 3-pack. You can pick those up at PickDawgz Premium. And a nice winning day yesterday. I'm going to keep it rolling today.
Nice. Like it, Rod. I have 4 plays out today. 2 in the NHL. I got sides in both of these games, in the NBA in both of these games, and 2 in the NHL. So 4 plays. I've got a 3-pack, which includes my best bet in the NHL and my 2 NBA plays. So head on over, you guys, or join that premium VIP show later today. You'll be getting one of all of our picks there. It's the best deal out there, you guys. Definitely don't want to miss out on it. I've been liking how that show's been going to you guys. We make sure we give out one of our premium picks. It doesn't go against anyone else's premium picks. So, we're not in consensus, but we're not against each other in our premiums as well. So I like it.
I like it too. We're not arguing. Somebody above me.
Yeah, I like to argue. Keeps me going.
Bad for an argue.
Yeah.
Heavily debated.
Yeah, sometimes we heavily debate stuff, and that's okay. Oh, you guys, let's jump into the. Oh no, we're actually going to fire up the bandwagon. Sorry, Rod. Slipped my mind there. Let's fire up those bandwagons, Rod. I'm going to give you center stage and take it away here.
Hey, we did good with the Lakers last time, so let's ride them again. Fire up that bandwagon. We're going to take the Lakers in the first quarter. They've won the 4 straight as a dog in the first quarter. So they come out hot and firing, and the Lakers win the 4th quarter. So fire up that bandwagon. Let's make it 5 straight dog wins in the first quarter for these Lakers. I wish maybe I need a Lakers hat.
We definitely need to get you that Lakers hat, Rod. So for sure. Right? You need to bet someone the Lakers hat 100% all the way. Get that in your mail. That will be good. Okay, sorry. We're moving on to the NHL. Something just came up on my computer and caught my eye. What is happening with Vegas and Florida? They're still playing today, right?
As far as I know.
So.
As far as I know, too, every time I keep seeing my things refresh, I keep seeing the line off on my computer. I'll just pull up what line we have here on my phone. Are you seeing a line, you guys? I don't know why.
I
It's
did
kind of
last time
odd.
I looked, but
Yeah, but it's been doing this all day for me on the computer, and I just thought maybe it was.
they don't want you to bet that game.
Yeah, I guess they
We don't
don't.
see that game. I got a line on that. I got.
Okay, perfect. So what we'll do is we will do the first 5 games here. I know that doesn't give us all the 7 o'clocks, but let's just try to break up these 10 games into 5 and 5. We've got the Anaheim Ducks taking on the Montreal Canadiens. We got the Carolina Hurricane taking on the Ottawa Senators. Sorry, there's an S on the end of Hurricanes there. We have the New Jersey Devils taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Florida Panthers, and the Seattle Kraken taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Rod, out of all of these 5, what are you liking for free play here?
For me, I like the under in the Anaheim Ducks Montreal game. You look at the Ducks 5-0-1. In the next last 6 when the opponent lost 5 or more goals in the previous game. And look, Montreal, they are 5-0 to the under in their last 5 games at home here. So I'm going to take the under in the Ducks. Montreal, we got a lower scoring one on our hands in that one. As the Ducks are on the back-to-back as well. So something looks like, why is that Montreal only like plus 115 as well in that one? I'm looking and I'm going, it's pretty low for Montreal. We've seen them almost like 2s and 3s. Like I might take a shot with Montreal here with the Ducks on the back-to-back. I think the Ducks revert to their low scoring. Ooh, we got one type of play in that one. So I like the under in Montreal in that one. And yeah, I don't know why it says Vegas and Florida is over, but it's still on my book. And if it does play,
Yeah.
I like the over in that one. I think you see a whole pile of goals. Vegas can light the lamp, and the Panthers are definitely lighting that lamp. And I've seen the defense give up quite a few too. So I think we got a higher scoring one on our hands in that one.
I like it. Yeah, I'm seeing a total of 7 in that one. Brian, what are you liking in these 5?
Well, for me, I'm going to go with the Florida Panthers in regulation here to reduce that juice a little bit. 21-3 straight up. I just think it's been a tough trip for Vegas. I think the Panthers back at home are able to get to them where they dominate at home. I'll take the Montreal Canadiens, maybe the best free pick on the board today. Ducks on the back-to-back. I know Montreal absolutely sucks, but I think they get a rare home win. They're off 2 days off, so I think they come in rested and beat the Ducks.
Okay. I like it. For myself, you guys, I'm with you, Brian. I'm going to take the Florida Panthers, but I'm just going to take them straight up on that puck line here. I think they get a big win over Vegas. We see Vegas coming off an overtime loss to the Hurricanes. They have been on the road. They've got another road game ahead of them. I think this is one that they're in a letdown spot here. I do think as well, Rod, we see the over hit. We got a total of 7 in this. It's high, you guys, but I think we hit that 8. I think it's a late goal for the Florida Panthers getting us over there. The over is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings between these two. And I take a chance on the New Jersey Devils on the puck line plus that 1.5 for plus 105 I'm getting. We saw these two teams play back in November. The Devils were able to come out and get a 5-3 win. It was quite a while ago, but I'm looking at Tampa. I can't trust them to cover on that puck line, and not with Vegas on deck for them. I think they're kind of will look past the Devils in this one. So give me the New Jersey Devils plus 1.5. And then I'm going to look at the over between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Ottawa Senators. I think we have a higher scoring one in this one as well, because I expect the Ottawa Senators to be able to come out and get some goals on the Carolina Hurricanes tonight. Their defense has struggled so much that Carolina could have a heyday on its own and get so many goals. They're averaging 3.59 goals per game. So I'm looking for a big night out of the Hurricanes and the Senators, and for us to get over that 6.5. So yeah, interesting game for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, that brings us to the last 5 here. We had the We had Seattle and Pittsburgh in the last one, right? So then we have the LA Kings taking on the New York Islanders, the Calgary Flames taking on the St. Louis Blues, the New York Rangers taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets, the Nashville Predators taking on the Edmonton Oilers. That's going to be a great game, you guys. I'm excited for that one. And then we have Vancouver taking on the Winnipeg Jets. Interesting looking at these. We've got some big home dogs of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Saw them got blown out of the water by the Calgary Flames last night. Brian, I know you must have been excited for that.
Yeah, for sure. For me, it's just I'm waiting for my Flames to absolutely take off here and start getting some points.
Well, when we look at them coming back after the break, this team has way more home games than anyone. I think they have 21 home games or something nuts. So,
yeah, but they haven't really produced at home. Hopefully, they're going to turn that number around. So, but if they do turn that number around, they know how to win on the road. So if they can just get it done at home, they'll be right there.
They have to be able to get it done at home if they want to take on the division. So. Rod, we will jump to you. What are you liking in these last 5?
Well, these last I like the under between the Rangers and Columbus. I know you look at Columbus; they are 6-0 to that over, playing on 0 days rest. Well, that's 3 games. Because you look at the Rangers on Thursdays, they're 14-3-1 to that under, and the under is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. I think we got a low-scoring, tight, hard-hitting game on our hands in that one. Give me the under in the Rangers and the Blue Jackets. Tired legs on the Jackets. I don't think we see a whole pile of goals in that one. The other one I like the under in the Kings and Islanders as well. 2 teams that have been playing lights out defense. You see the Islanders playing great D, and that's how the Kings have been winning games, is by playing D. So that's why you see a 5 in this game. And it's like, I think that's the first 5 we've seen all season for a total anyways in hockey. And I'm going to take the under. It's a 5 for a reason. I'm going to take the under. I think you got 2-1, 3-1 at best if someone pops an empty netter. Give me the under 5, Kings, Islanders.
Okay, I like it. Brian, what are you liking in these last 5?
I'm going to take the Flames here, plus money here on the road. 14-8-2 on the road, 7-2 run here. 3 days off, so I think the Flames come out well rested. Islanders 7-2-1 last 10. I think Islanders have been playing better hockey since that dreadful opening, improving that home record. So I'm going to lay the juice here at the Islanders and take the plus money of the Flames.
Nice, I like it. For myself, you guys, I'm going to rely on the Winnipeg Jets to get a nice big home win here. This is scary to do because the Winnipeg Jets have not been good. They've lost their last 5, but I'm going to take them minus the 1.5 on the puck line for great positive plus money at plus 155. I think what we're going to see out of the Jets is a stronger game in this one. I do like the under as well, but I think the Canucks really do struggle here. Demko will be out. I think he's on health protocols. So they'll have their backup goalie in. I don't trust him at all. The Canucks are also 2-7 in their last 9 games as an underdog. I think Winnipeg comes out nice, hard, and strong and gets the puck line win here. Then I'm going to look at the under as well as Rod with the New York Rangers and Columbus Blue Jackets. I think we've got a lower scoring one in that. 5-1 in their last 6 meetings to that under. I like the over between the Calgary Flames and the St. Louis Blues. I think we see a higher scoring one in that. We saw Calgary get 6 goals alone last night, and I don't believe Markstrom will be a net for Calgary. So I think we get that one over there as the backup goalie lets some more goals in.
It will be later, by the way.
It will be?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I was thinking.
Carson's got an injury. He's kind of tweaking. So he's they're definitely going to rest him because they don't play again until Thursday or next Thursday or something. They got a week off or something. So you want to see the Flames for a while. I'll be like, oh, the Flames are back.
There's a lot of teams that are coming up to some breaks here. We have, can't remember which team I was looking at. They go on break till basically the 11th after this weekend of February. It's crazy. So
No, so for some teams, those teams are good luck.
Good luck.
Well, yeah, so there's like 10 games in 12 nights.
Oh, I know.
What? You got to play 8 games in like 10 nights in hockey? That's unheard of.
Yeah, it is. It's got to be so hard on these players.
Brutal schedule. Oh, yeah. Like, good luck. You hope he can get it to 500 and make it out of that without any injuries. Because that's just brutal.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? Talking about like shots on net and everything, what did the Calgary Flames finish at last night? Because I stopped looking when it was like 62 shots on net they had. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, 62 shots on net was the total. Broke the franchise record ever on shots on net. It was just an absolute crazy game. The last time we got this many, the franchise record was in 1955. 56 shots on net for the Calgary Flames.
Yikes.
So you guys, when you're looking at shots on net and everything, just know the Calgary Flames is going to be super swayed after last night's game. Right?
Wait, that's a good set to look at to see if you gotta put the puck on the net.
Yeah.
as a shot to get a goal. So if you're not shooting the puck at the net, then like look, you got 50. They had 50 something chances to get a goal. So you want the teams that are shooting more shots.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's going to definitely move that number for the Calgary Flames after last night's. It's just, that was a crazy game. Columbus just did not come out to play at all. I couldn't believe how much Calgary steamrolled them. My mom was so adorable, you guys. I made a post about her because every night she sits down and she's like, Joe, what are you liking? And I know she's a Calgary Flames fan. So I was like, well, I like the over 3.5 for their team total. That's what I bet. And she's like, every single goal, she's like, woohoo, you got another one. Just one more to go or just 2 more to go. It was so cute. She's the best. That's for sure. Well, you guys, we're at the 21-minute mark. We are going to move on to Brian. He's going to give us his So Square It Ain't Fair play. Brian, floor is all yours. Take it away.
Now, I'll tell you what, guys, 7-3 so far in these college hoops picks. We got burnt last night, but we're going to come right back with a winner here. I think the books have their tin cup out on this one. This game is so square, it's almost not fair. Books are going to make a killing, but on this game, we all know bettors love to bet the hot ranked team, and we have another one primed to fade at 5 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Wisconsin Badgers are getting a lot of love here from the public tonight. And why not? They won 8 of their last 10. They're 4-1 on the road this season, but this is a chance for Nebraska to knock off one of their hated rivals on their home floor tonight. They have been a cover team at home and one that steps up versus the good teams. We see the Cornhuskers 4-1 covering their last 4 home games. They're 6-2 last 8 as a home dog. Cornhuskers also step up versus the good teams above 600 win percentage, 9-3 against the spread. Wisconsin guys just 2 square. It's almost not fair to bettors, but don't worry. We're going to avoid the trap. Take the home dog, Nebraska, plus the points, and you're going to cash your ticket.
I like it. All the best in that bet tonight, Brian. Okay, guys, takes us to college basketball. We've got 70 games, if I counted right. Tons of great value. As a fan, Rod, is there any game that's really standing out to you that you can't just wait to watch to see the outcome of it? Or
there's more than
any
one.
Game that you're like, oh, this is just going to be terrible. Who's even going to watch it?
For me, I'm probably not going to watch UIC and Detroit Mercer. So it's like, who's going to watch that?
Yeah, it doesn't sound too exciting. Brian, what about you? Anything that you're just like, can't wait to see this one? Or
I like all the games in the Big Ten schedule. In the Nebraska, Wisconsin game, we got Purdue and Purdue coming against Iowa. So really all the Big Ten games, Ohio State in action against Minnesota. So I'm going to be tuned into the Big Ten network, and I'm going to go around and see some other games too. I'm going to try not to be up for the late ones. I mean, there's a lot of Western Conference action late tonight with BYU, Santa Clara, Colorado, Washington, Gonzaga, Loyola Mary. So there's lots of action. You could be all night long here until 2 a.m.
Oh, absolutely. I think that Brigham Young Santa Clara game is going to be a great high scoring one. Total of 150 in that one. I also look forward to the Stanford and Southern California, but again, it's so late, 11 o'clock Eastern. At least it's 9 o'clock my time, but by that time, my eyes are starting to fade on the couch watching anything.
Yeah, and I got to get up early, get get to work. You can't mess around. If I'm up till 1 o'clock, I'll be screwed the next day. So.
Oh, absolutely. I hear you on that. So.
Why?
No, my son has to be up to school. I had to get him ready and out to school by 7 something. It's a whole schedule. So back in the old days, I used to be able to stay up till 3. Not anymore.
Well, I just find it so hard on the eyes with all the lights and everything that we have on us all day long. If I watch TV after 9 o'clock, my eyes are just killing the next day. And that's the hardest thing for me. Like sitting in a dark room with a glass of wine. That's my jive. listening to the games, not actually watching them. They're too bright after 9 o'clock for sure. Okay. Let's jump into this college basketball. So we're not here for 2 hours today. We've got games kicking off at 5 o'clock Eastern, you guys. Like we said, rolling all the way into the 11 o'clock Eastern starts. Rod, take it away.
Take it away. We're going to go all the way up to 7:30. We'll do everything before 7:30. So we'll go Wisconsin taking on Nebraska. We got Eastern Kentucky taking on Florida Gulf Coast. We got Arkansas State taking on App State. We got Lipscomb taking on Jacksonville. We got William and Mary Tribe taking on Elon. We got Little Rock taking on Coastal. We got Drexel Dragons taking on JMU. The Pride are in action. Hofstra taking on Charleston. We got Northeastern in action. Riddler's drooling. We got UNC Wellington. This is not a rematch. They just played a few days ago. We got Delaware taking on Towson. Blue Hens in action. We got Illinois. UIC taking on Detroit Mercer, as I said. You can skip right by that one. we got Green Bay taking on the Youngstown Penguins are in action in that one. We got Northern Alabama taking on Liberty. We got Milwaukee taking on Robert Morris. We got St. Francis of Pennsylvania taking on Wagner. We got Gardner Webb taking on UNC Asheville. We got Mount St. Mary's taking on Fairly Disinterested. And definitely I'm disinterested. We got St. Francis of Brooklyn taking on Sacred Heart. We got Merrimack taking on Bryant. We got LIU taking on Central Connecticut State. We got Middle Tennessee taking on Marshall. We got Murray State Racers taking on Tennessee Tech. And that brings us up to the end of this, all the way up to 7:30.
Tons of games in this time slot, you guys. Brian, I'll let you take it away first.
Yeah, definitely tons of bettable games here. I'm going to go with 2 squares and a sharp play here. I'm going to start off with William and Mary Tribe here. It looks like a public dog, but they've been good to me lately. 6-1 ATS last 7. So I think the Tribe keep it going on the cover streak. I'm going to take JMU, lay the points. Are 5-2 ATS this season at home. I just like the way James Madison plays. I think they get the cover. And then I think my best bet, 7 o'clock. I'm going to go again on Northeastern. They've burnt me multiple times this year, but they're 5-2 ATS on Thursdays. Thursday seems to be their lucky rabbit's foot day. Seahawks 2-6 as a favorite, and just 2-21 against the spread. Last 28 versus losing teams. So I'm going to take Northeastern plus the points for my best early bet.
I like it. I guess I'll go next. I moved myself instead of Rod. Sorry about that, Rod. I'm going to ride with you as well with James Madison here. I just think that they are great at home. 5-2 against the spread. The home team is 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 meetings between these two, and James Madison is strong at home. 6-1 to that over in their last 7 games. I think we're going to see an over game in this one as well. I'm going to ride with Towson laying those 5 points. I think they're just a better team than Delaware here. I think they'll get it done. This line has moved down from 6.5 down to that 5. I think the original number was where I would have still betted at 6.5. And then I'm going to lay the points with Liberty over North Alabama. I think Liberty has a big game at home here. We look at North Alabama, and they haven't been the strongest on the road, going 2-7 straight up, 4-4 against that spread. Liberty just comes in too strong at home, 3-2 against that spread, but they are 14-6 against the spread in their last 20 games overall. And I'm just going to believe that they can get it done here again. Rod, we'll jump to you.
For me, I'm going to go. I like the Drexel Dragons here, not JMU. Drexel Dragons, you look, they're 10-1 ATS. Their last 11 following an ATS loss. They also play well on Thursdays, 4-0 on Thursdays. And you look here, Jam U. They are 0-4 ATS their last 4 games overall, and they're 0-4 ATS in their last 4 as the favorite. The only good stat that you see, like I said, the home team is 5-2, but I don't think that makes a difference in that one. Dragons 9-2 ATS, and that's 11, following a straight up loss as well. Dragons come out, that's why that line's a little low, I think. They want you to take Jam U, begging you to take it at that
They
low
tempted me.
spread. Right? I think that's exactly what they're doing. So give me the Dragons in that one, plus the points. They got a good shot to win that one outright, I think. Another one in this time slot that I'm looking at. I like Hofstra. We know that. So I'm going to take Hofstra here. I'm going to even extend it out. My book will give me -9. So take it. I think they double-digit Pound Town, Charleston Southern in that one. The other one I like Coastal here over Little Rock. I think they're just a better team. Little Rock's 0-5 on the road, only 1-4, so they've covered once in the road. Coastal pounds them in that one. What else do I like? Where's the other one? Give me the Penguins here over Green Bay. Green Bay 0-6 on the road. Not a good road team. Penguins at home here. I think they get a nice easy win. Cover that 6.5 is where I see the line. Take the Penguins in that one. That's the ones I got in that type slot. So we can move on to the 7:30 Eastern games, and let's see how far we go up to. Or we just finished the card. Oh, geez.
I know there's so many in
10.
here.
We'll go to 10, and then we'll just finish.
Okay,
we'll go to
7:30 to 10.
Yeah, because there's so many late ones. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. 7:30 to 10. Okay, we got. Let me make sure I don't miss any. There we go. We got Bellarmine taking on Stetson. We got Rice taking on Louisiana Tech. We've got Georgia Southern taking on ULM. We got Jacksonville State taking on Kennesaw State. We got Texas State taking on UTA. We got Georgia State taking on ULL. We got Oral Roberts taking on Nebraska Omaha. We got Troy taking on Southern Alabama. We got North Dakota taking on South Dakota. Battle of the Dakotas. We also got North Dakota State taking on South Dakota. Definitely battling Dakotas in there. In the Summit League, we got Utah Valley taking on Chicago State. We got the Privateers in action taking on Houston Baptist. We got FIU taking on UTSA. We got Northern Texas taking on USM. We got Loyola taking on Southern Illinois. We got Weber State taking on Northern Colorado. We got Incarnate Word taking on Northwestern State. We got Ball State taking on Northern Illinois. We got Tennessee State taking on SIU Edwardsville. We got Belmont taking on Austin P. We got Nicholls State taking on McNeese State. We got Texas A&M, Corpus Christi taking on Southeastern Louisiana. We got Purdue taking on Iowa. We got the Roos in action taking on Denver. We got FAU taking on UTEP. We got Idaho Vandals taking on Montana. We got UAB taking on Western Carolina. We got CSU Fullerton taking on UC Davis. We got Eastern Illinois taking on Tennessee Martin. We got Moorhead taking on Missouri State. We got East Carolina taking on Memphis. We got Eastern Washington taking on Montana State. And we got Cal taking on UCLA. That brings us all the way to the 10 p.m. Eastern slot. Everything before 10 p.m.
Okay, mouthful there for sure. Brian, what are you liking in all of these games?
I'm going to take Chicago State plus the points here. 12-7 ATS on the year, 5-2 at home. I think Chicago State might be the cream of the crop there at 8 p.m. I also really like Southern Illinois Salukis. I got turned on to those by a buddy, plus 5.5. I think it's definitely the Super Bowl here for Southern Illinois. I think you take that 5.5, you'll be well on your way to cover. Take Cal plus the points, take it on UCLA. Big time rival matchup, and UCLA off that huge win over Arizona. So I think Cal gets the cover here. Georgia State plus 2 points against the Cajuns. Georgia State's been putrid, only one cover in their last 10 games, but I think they're overdue. I think this has been padded a little bit. So give me Georgia State plus the 2 points.
Okay. Roddy, you ready to go, or you want to break from talking?
Oh, I can go if you want.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna go the other way. I give you ULL. Georgia State Stakes on the road. 1-5 on the road. They haven't covered nothing on the road, and they're only 2-10 ATS this season. So I'm not taking Georgia State. No, thank you. Give me ULL. Better team at home. 6-2 at home. 4-2 against that number at home. They're 7-2-1 in their last 10 games. ULL is a better team. They're begging you into Georgia State on that one. Someone's getting taken to the woodshed.
Seems fishy to me,
right? It might seem fishy to you, but and that's why they're baiting you in, and they're getting all the sharps.
They're getting me.
They are the sharp. They're
Northeastern.
like, yeah, come on, something looks fishy here. Yeah, we'll get the sharps. Yeah, okay. Well, they got you. They have yet to play the game, so we'll see if they can get if Georgia State can get their first cover of the road. I'm gonna make note of that. Let's see. Georgia State first cover of the road. Okay. The other one I like, Southern Alabama here versus Troy. They're just a better team. 9-1 at home, 4-2 against that number. Southern Alabama's solid. Give me Southern Alabama at home in that one. And North Dakota Stinks. We'll take the Jackrabbits here. Here, one for Rich. I'll do the Jackrabbits for you, Joe. There we go. Take the Jackrabbits. Play the points. They're the way better team in this one. North Dakota 0-11 on the road, 3-8 against that number. Jackrabbits pound them in that one. The other one I like, I think the wrong team's favorite, North Dakota State versus South Dakota. I think the Coyotes are the way better team. That line's flipped. So I'm going to take South Dakota in that one. And moving on down. Yeah, well, give me Houston Baptist here at home. I know they're 0-2 at home against this number, but the Privateers on the road, they're just not good on the road. I like the Privateers, but I'm not laying points with them on the road. Give me Houston Baptist, who makes this come down to a one possession game. So take the 4 points you get with Houston Baptist in that one. I'll take Weber State versus Northern Colorado at a pick 'em price. You look at that's going to be actually a pretty good game. I went tuning into that one. Big Sky action in that one. Yeah, the one I like. Give me Belmont over Austin P. We backed Austin P a few times, but not here. Belmont pounds them. They're just by far the better team. 8-2 the last 10, 6-3 against the number. Austin P at home, 0-2 against the spread. They haven't covered themselves with anything. So another one I like, Nickel State. Taking on McNeese here. Lay the 4.5. Nickel State's the better team in that one. Again, McNeese hasn't covered nothing at home. Look how many unlined games they played. Talk about padding your stats. Since they're 5-0 at home, but they're only 0-1 against the number. So they played a good team. And they got no covers in any of those. And they played 4 beatdowns. So just like 4 warm-up games. That's what that 5-0 at home means. So watch out there. And another one I like Memphis here. No, I like East Carolina. My bad. Give me the East Carolina Pirates here over Memphis. That's too many points. I'm not laying 12 points with this Memphis team. They may be 7-2 at home, but they're 3-5-1 against that number at home. 2-7-1 against the number. Memphis wins. They don't cover. Give me East Carolina Pirates in that one. And then I'm going to go the other way. I don't like Cal here. I'm going to take UCLA. I think they pound Cal in that one. Cal's awful on the road.
You done?
I'm done. Sorry.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to cut you off there. I completely agree with you on the Jackrabbits. I think South Dakota State gets that big, huge win. 21.5 points is a lot, you guys. It has moved down from 23, which scares me. I think they, like Rod said, blow them out of the water in this one. I do like South Dakota as well. Like you're saying, it seems like the wrong team is favored in this one. I think South Dakota at home is going to come out, have a strong game. I think it's a 1-point game either way in that battle. I'm then also looking at Oral Roberts laying that 13.5 points versus Nebraska Omaha. I think we have a really strong offensive game in this one, going over that total of 164 as well. So give me both Oral Roberts and the over in that one. And then give me Troy plus the points, plus 6.5 against Southern Alabama here. The road team, when these two match up, is 3-1-1 against the spread in their last 5 meetings and 7-3 in the last 10. Troy is as a dog, so I like them to be able to come in here, keep this one tight. Let me see what else I had for you guys here. I am liking Minnesota plus that 6.5 against Ohio State. It's going to be a tight one though, you guys. I think I prefer the over 134.5. I think it is a higher scoring one. It's come down from 138.5, and I think that original number again was where this one should be. And then give me Ball State versus Northern Illinois, laying the 2.5. I think what we've seen of them on the road isn't the strongest, going 1-6 here straight up and against the spread. But I do think they're starting to turn things around. I like what I'm seeing out of them, and I think they can get the win here in this one. And then lastly, we went all the way up to 10, right? I had one in the 9 o'clock. I know for you guys here. Where did you go? There it is. I am liking California plus that 16 points against UCLA. I think this one is going to be tighter than that number represents. California has been strong. First on the road, 3-1 against that spread. UCLA is a stronger, better team, but I think California is able to just get this one tighter. I think this should be a 14-point game, not a 16-point game. So give me California plus those points. So many games in here, you guys. Tons of great value too, you know. There's so many more that I'm liking. You could do like a
I don't
nice...
usually like it when there's so many super late like this. It's not good for my bedtime. But
you're on the wrong side of the country. You need to come join to the west side over here.
Maybe Las Vegas. 70. I think it's 60 degrees out in Las Vegas. That's not too bad. I can live with that.
Oh, most definitely beautiful weather for sure. Okay.
It was 2 degrees Fahrenheit this morning when I woke up, so it's a little chilly.
Ooh, that is chilly. I think we're warmer up here in Canada.
Yeah, 2 degrees. It's -9, so whatever that equates to.
That's probably around close. It's probably close.
Yeah, probably pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, I've got beautiful sun shining, though. Like, it's cold, but the sun looks gorgeous outside. Mm-hmm. I would have thought it was, +5 Celsius. Oh, yeah, so do you. Gotta love being blinded when you open that blind.
Right?
I love it. Okay, you guys, we have one more block left in college basketball. This is from 10 o'clock on, Rod?
Yep.
Is that correct? Okay, perfect.
Yep. I think we got 12 games here. So we got CSU Bakersfield taking on the Anteaters. USC Irvine in action. We got Long Beach State. What up, Beaches? Taking on Riverside. We got Cal Poly taking on UC San Diego. What are they? The Terrarians or Tritons?
Tritons.
UC San Diego Tritons. I think they're called. Yeah, Tritons. Tritons in action. Huh. Didn't see the Tritons were in action today. Totally missed that one.
There's so many. It's so easy to miss one, right?
Right? It's so easy to miss one. It's like, oh, hey, look at that. We got Pacific taking on Portland. We got Idaho State taking on Sac State. We got Southern Utah taking on Portland State. We got St. Mary's taking on the Dons. We got Loyola Marymount taking on the Zags. We got Pepperdine taking on San Diego. There's the Toreros. We got CSU Northridge taking on Hawaii. And to end the night, well, actually, that was going to end the night. CS Northridge taking on Hawaii to end the night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. I love how they make it 11:59. That way it doesn't go to midnight. So they don't have to count it as the next day. And then we got Stanford taking on USC.
Perfect. Thanks, Rod. For myself, you guys, I'm going to lay all those points with Gonzaga. I know it's tons of points here, 28.5, but they are just by far the better team. I think we see over the 158 as well, as Gonzaga puts the majority of those points up. I'd be looking at their team total over in that one. I'm also going to ride with Brigham Young against Santa Clara. I think they are such a strong team on the road, 18-7-1 against the spread in their last 26 road games. They're so strong against winning teams greater than 600 as well, going 10-4-1 against the spread in their last 15 road games against those winning teams. We look at Santa Clara, and when they face winning teams above 600, they fail against that spread, 1-5 against the spread. So give me Brigham Young there. And then I think I'm going to lay all the points with Hawaii. I think Hawaii is just too strong at home. CSU Northridge is just weak on the road, 1-7 straight up this season, 2-4-2 against that spread. I think they have another struggle tonight in this one, and I can't lay any money with them until they start playing better on the road. Brian, what are you liking out of these last ones?
I'm going to take Peppy Pepperdine here, plus the points, 18-8 as a road dog. Santa Clara at home, plus the points, 4-1 last 5 as a home dog. And then looking at some of these other games, I think I'll take the points with the Washington Huskies at home against Colorado. Buffs coming off that big win, but I think they have a letdown spot tonight. I'll take Stanford plus the points at USC. We've seen slightly improved play from Stanford here. I think they can keep it. I think this is about an 8-9 point win here for USC. So I think if you get that 10.5, I think you're going to cover with Stanford.
Okay. Rod, what are you liking in these last ones?
For me, this one, I got to give me Santa Clara here against BYU. I like Santa Clara here. 5-1 ATS the last 6 home games versus a team with a winning road record. Broncos also 4-1. The last 5 is a dog. And you look at the Cougars 2-5 in the last 7 games versus a team with a winning straight-up record. So give me Santa Clara in that one. What else do I like? I like give me Long Beach. What up, Beaches? I'll take.
I like Long Beach too.
Yeah. Yep, I like Long Beach today. Too many points for UC Riverside to cover. Way too many points. They're only 2-2 against the spread. And you look at Long Beach on the road, 4-2 against the number on the road. So they play pretty good. And you look Long Beach 7-1 in their last 10 games, 2 covering the spread. So this comes down to last possession. You mean Long Beach State and that one. The other one stinks. Stinks. Absolutely stinks.
They what, Rod? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
They stink. Absolutely stink. They're awful. Take Portland. Lay the points with that one. I don't know why the Sharps think that they should play Pacific, that all of a sudden today that Pacific's going to show up. I just don't get it. Because it opened at 3.5, it's down to 2, which means that someone's putting a whole lot of money on Pacific, which makes absolutely no sense to me. No sense whatsoever. Sure, Portland's 1-5 against the number, but look at Pacific. 0-6 on the road against the number. 0-6 on the road. Nothing says Pacific to me. Give me Portland in that one. And the other one I like. I think it's too many points for Gonzaga. So that definitely take Gonzaga today because I'm going to go against them. I'm taking the Marymount. Look at Loyola here plus the points. 28.5. Too many. I think Gonzaga's win by 23.
Okay. I like it. Thanks, Rod, for all of your picks in there. God, you guys, we've had so many in college basketball today. That takes me to a game that I absolutely love. Now, I'm jumping back to the NHL, you guys, and I'm going to take the Montreal Canadiens with that plus money against the Anaheim Ducks tonight. We look at the Ducks. They have struggled going into Montreal, going 0-5 in the last 5 meetings in Montreal, and Montreal is just completely desperate to get this win. So I'm going to ride with them here. We look at Anaheim. They are on a road trip right now. This is their 3rd game. I think that they're going to struggle in this one. The home team between these two is 13-3 in the last 16 meetings. So if you're going to ask me if I'm going to ride with the Montreal Canadiens with that plus money, when these two teams are really similar offensively, and the Montreal Canadiens, I think defense is starting to improve, even though it's terrible. I absolutely am going to put some money on the Montreal Canadiens tonight.
Love that.
Love that.
Yeah, I think they really have a good chance to get this win tonight.
Just, why is the line so low? It's like,
yeah, it shouldn't be that low, you guys. Montreal should be a way bigger dog here in this one,
right? So
with how the Ducks have been playing.
So books are
doesn't make any
they're
sense.
They're like, yeah, we can't take a housing on that one. We better put that one a little lower. So
absolutely, it's weird, right? I looked
Right?
at that this morning and I was like, something doesn't make sense.
Only
Right?
someone knows something. That's what we say. Someone knows something.
Absolutely.
We're going to go with that someone.
Yeah. And we look at the Ducks, you guys, and 1-5 in their last 6 road games. They're not the strongest road team, so can't have faith in them here. Absolutely. Okay, you guys, that brings us to parlay time. We're at that 50-minute mark. So thank you for everyone who's hung around for this whole show. Seen some people come and go. And I know you guys, I'll put those bookmarks in if you did miss any of the show earlier for those free picks. So make sure you check that out. Brian, what's your parlay for today?
I'm going to go with the Montreal Canadiens on the money line. I'm going to take the Southern Illinois Salukis plus the points. And my kryptonite here, Northeastern plus the points.
Nice. Rod, what are you liking?
Well, we had our one yesterday, so let's see if we can make it 2 days in a row with the Cougars, St. Joe's, and Oklahoma yesterday. Let's go back to college basketball parlay for today. We're going to take Santa Clara plus the points. We're going to take those Drexel Dragons plus the points and lay the couple points with Portland. Parlay those 3 up. Let's make it 2 days in a row.
Okay, I like it. I'm going to take the Montreal Canadiens, you guys, on the money line, the New Jersey Devils on the puck line plus 1.5, and the Florida Panthers on the puck line minus 1.5 for a 3-way parlay in the NHL. Okay, guys, if you're part of the VIP show, that will be up later today. So we'll see all of you guys then. If you're not a member, make sure you go check it out. Join. You'll definitely like it. Everyone else, we'll be back here tomorrow morning at the same time, just after 11 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you check out the rest of the programming for today. Mitch has already done his 7 and 5 and his morning show. So if you missed those, go check them out. We then have the Puckin' Crazy, the soccer show, afternoons with Mitch and Joe. We have the drive-through tonight. So much going on, you guys. So Brian, Rod, thank you. Rod, any last words before we end the show?
Hey, let's make it another winning day. Let's get some winners. Big day coming. I feel good today.
Absolutely.
Good Thursday. I feel good.
I like it.
Good. The sun's out. How can I not feel good?
Right? He's going to start singing here, you guys.
I feel good.
Brian, last final words for you for today.
Let's go, Nebraska Cornhuskers. Got to cash that so square play. Come on. I know you got it in you. Cover the spread.
Absolutely. Okay, you guys have an absolutely incredible day. Keep smiling and let's make some money.